Alright guys, I thought I might try to do a little bit of first person. There's gonna be a lot of head movements, so if you think you're gonna get sick, don't watch the video, or don't watch this portion. But because there's a lot going on. But I thought this might be a good opportunity to show you guys kind of what it's like to do snow removal with the tractor. I'm getting into a pretty good rhythm with this Zeidberg instead of using a loader. Let's jump up a gear because we're going to run all the way down. We are running 11.5 mile an hour, 11.6, 11.5, faster than a skid loader. No traction problems. I can jump up another gear if I need to. For some reason I can't keep my wiper going. It'll start stuttering and stuff on the window. So I've just been turning on and off when I need it. I'm kind of thinking that it should be slowing down here in a little bit. I'm gonna drop a gear as I come up here, but we got to watch Yard Dog because we don't know where he's going. He's trying to get into a dock door. I'm trying to get the dock doors cleared, so we're all fighting for space. He's going that way. You go ahead. I'll get out and around you. You good? You good? The little AV, man, it's having problems. They can't get around very good with that, or the EV, not AV, EV, electric vehicle. Alright, so what I do, right now they're loading doors, so we have to, see, we have to watch, because I want to come zinging out of here. I can get these cleared and nothing flat if they get out of my way. Shuttle, wait for it to shift. Usually I'll clutch it. I don't know what you're seeing because I really don't have time. With my spreader messing up, I really don't have time to make sure that the camera has got a good view. But we brake, clutch, shuttle, a lot going on. You gotta like just get in here and rock and roll. Watching this Yard Dog coming up. He sees me, he's waving, saying, hey, do your thing. I don't know what door he's trying to get into, but I was trying to get these. I wanted to try to get all these pulled out real quick, and then I'll shove them all down. Oh, he's going into the building. Cool. But you can see, so this is a Boss SK8. It's an 8-foot pusher. Now that I cut, I'm gonna take that cone. Nope. Why? Because I'm good. That's right. I'm probably going to take that cone. Get it over there so we don't take it. What do you think about that? But, okay, so this is, my setup is the Zeidberg. Front 3-point hitch, hooked to my loader valve. It's right here. That's factory loader valve in a tractor. Didn't have to put nothing on it. Or well, you would if you didn't get a loader valve on it, I guess. But pusher is a Boss SK8. Steel trip edge. It's got a slip hitch. So when I pick it up, you might be able to see the pusher tilt. And I know this is pretty fast paced, but that's what we got to do. They're starting to load these dock doors up. I'm a little behind for the plain fact that, here, let's take this. I was going to take it all the way down. And you do not have to clutch if you just want to shuttle. I don't like waiting for it. It takes a little too long for me. But we'll take the bulk of this material down and we'll put it in our pile down here. And sometimes depending on if this yard dog is leaving at the time or not. No, we're just gonna dump it. So I'll literally drive by, see how I dump that one pile. Watch, we're gonna shove that pile up to the other pile and then dump it all. Turn as you're coming out. You gotta oversteer a little bit. Now you gotta clean up your dribble that you had. I guess I got double dribble, but I guess we can grab that. That way we're not leaving a clump. Like I said, that electric yard dog, it struggles out here anyways. It can't really do, it doesn't like snow. It does fine with pulling the trailers around, but it doesn't have the, they said it doesn't have the torque. I mean, you would think that an electric vehicle would have nothing but torque, but anyways, see, you need production, in and out, bam, bam, bam. But this thing is so much faster than Brian in that skid loader, and Brian has my 10-foot pusher on, and I'm running the 8 because I figured I'm faster, so maybe production will be about the same. And I mean, he'll tell you, tractor will smoke it. I mean, I'm going forward, reverse. I'm a little over 9 mile an hour right now. Oh, missed it. We'll get it. What I'm trying to do is leave those piles in a line and not go slow doing it. I mean, I could go slower, obviously, about the speed of a skid loader, but what's the use in having a tractor to be faster if you're going as fast as a skid loader? So, and yes, I've got a box blade on the back, but I found myself faster with this because the loader valve reacts quicker than my 3-point. So, that being said, the box blade is for scraping hard pack out of the drive lanes. Got a yard dog coming. Your head literally has to be on a swivel. I mean, they're not even busy in here yet. They will be here pretty quick. That's why I'm trying to get this caught up before it gets light out. Alright. We can take all that, right? Head on a swivel. Sorry if the video's making you sick. Like I said, and the cut tires do help. I mean, that's a lot of material, a lot of wet. This snow is super, super wet. I mean, it is insanely wet. And then I'll touch this stuff up, or I might have Brian do that. I might have him run the curb line, get all the curb line dressed up. Alright, now we'll go this way. Try to get everything as close as I can for that EV. I mean, we try to get as close as we can anyways. I don't trust steering. We'll come back that way. I don't trust steering away from that car and not sliding and having to stop. And anyways, where are you guys? I think you guys are at a pretty good angle. I really hope we're getting video right now. Like I said, Brian's over there on my two big drive lanes, which I guess I should probably go over there and push to him, because I can jump up a gear and I'll be going 11 mile an hour, and the tractor doesn't even care. It doesn't like steering as much. The faster you go, the less steering capabilities you have. But I've got half a box. You can see it coming up the moldboard. So I've probably got half a box. I might have a full box Well, and see, I'm full steer, I'm not grabbing. There we go. But before, this thing would just skate. Before I cut those tires, it would just skate when I was doing that. I'd have to lift the box up. I've got the box towards the bottom. And the only reason I'm doing that is I have kind of found that that's where it likes to run. I'll have Brian push up those piles over there so they can get to that last trailer if need be. But I mean, there's not crazy amounts going on. If you know tractors and you can clutch it and brake it, stuff like that, I mean, it's still a lot going on, but kind of once you get in the rhythm, it's just a range of motions. It's not horrible by any stretch. And you see how these boss pushers clean? Oh, these pushers clean extremely well. Extremely well. Look at that. That's almost bare pavement on asphalt. Asphalt always has movement in it, and it never cleans as clean as concrete. Concrete always seems to clean smoother, and I don't know if it's because when they roll it you get more variations in the asphalt or what, but I would much rather clean concrete than asphalt. It always cleans way better. Remember, we have a dribble. Yep, we'll come up and try to get some of this. We technically aren't supposed to get close to cars like that, but I figure I own the place. If I mess it up, I know I messed it up. Anybody else, like Brian, we do 2 car lengths away, or 2 parking spaces away. I'll get closer, because if I hit it, I got to pay for it anyways. And I didn't hit that Jeep. You can clearly see that I haven't even cleared snow there yet. So, alright, I want to get this drive lane cleaner, so let's back up. This is Cab Snacks, by the way. We have, I don't know, we have all kinds of stuff. We have chips, and we'll come all the way up here. I'd like to get a good pass through there. I got like some debris and stuff up there. Oh, now Corey's texting me. And see, we can shift on the fly. We can jump up a gear, 11.5 mile an hour. Obviously, we don't have a lot in the box, but we can make, you know, if we're just cleaning this real quick, we can make some time really fast. I think one of the only skid loaders that gets close to that speed is an ASV. They run like 9.5, 9.8 mile an hour. Other than that, that ain't skid loader territory. Let's drop back down a gear, and we're gonna pull these dock doors out down here, the rest of what I got. And then that way we'll drop down a whole position, and we can push those piles up. And that's why I say a lot of guys, when they saw my video of my Zeidberg, they're like, well, you can't stack snow. It's like, I don't have to stack snow. Coming in hot, coming in hot. They're supposed to do these, but I don't know, I feel like giving somebody a break. Feel like giving them a break, I guess. And not by my doing. They wanted to be responsible for the walkways. I guess to take the responsibility off me. I mean, that's nice of them, I guess. But I mean, I would have taken the responsibility. I'd clear them and salt them, and same as the parking lot. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. But these parking curbs are supposed to be moved. They aren't. At least not today. Sometimes they get them. The guy that used to be here, he was on it. He was on it. Now we got a new guy. I haven't talked to him yet. But you know, parking curbs aren't moved, and There's a lot of stuff that's not done the way it used to be. So the old guy, or the other guy, he went to another facility. Head on a swivel, gotta be looking for everybody because they don't look for you. Remember, if you're pushing snow, they ain't gonna pay attention to you. You gotta pay attention to everybody. And if you back into them, guess what? It's probably your fault. I would say it's not gonna be their fault. Somehow they'll get out of it because they were dumb. Oh, took the block. Not my problem. Come on, super trucker. Where you going? Turn around? Alright. Oh boy. That was a little taller than what I thought it was. But yeah, that's one thing I told everybody. We don't move parking curbs. If they are there, they're gonna be in the snow pile. And it's funny, in the spring, we find them in the turf, down in the ditch, all kinds of stuff, because we mow in here. But a lot of times what I try to do is try to go like that, and then we lift up a little bit, come back, go back down. Some of them are chained. Look at this super trucker. Are you Swift? Yeah, genius. I probably wouldn't go to the snowpack. Oh, it's that guy. Yep. It took him about 7 tries to back into a dock door up there. Super trucker. Super trucker. Oh, now you're gonna go. I'd probably go around the trailers. Maybe not go where the yard dogs try to get through there and fuel up. It's pretty tight. You do what you want though. Not my problem. There's always some super truckers in here. And then sometimes you'll get a guy that's pretty slick, but this is where, if you follow me on Instagram, this is where, well, it was the night that I dropped the salt spreader off the truck, so I probably shouldn't talk about it, but my spreader's already broke. The motor, the drive motor for the auger stopped working. So anyways, but there was a guy that decided it would be a good idea. I'm assuming he probably let his airbags down, and here, let's just, well, we'll get over here first. I assume he probably let his airbags down so he could get under the trailer, because obviously all the landing gear's down. We're gonna jump down to A, maybe there. That's fine. 2.5 mile an hour, but we have incredible pushing power at this speed in this gear. So see, I've got a big letdown down there. So why do I need to stack snow? I push it off into the turf and it goes down. There's a concrete ditch here in the parking lot that goes down to that. So then that way, when this melts, you know, it just goes right down into the storm drain. It works good. It's a little slower because I gotta do it in a lower gear, but it works good. See? I don't know why you guys think I need to stack snow. Oh, well, hopefully it gives you some insight on pushing snow with a tractor in a busy, well, I mean, we're not busy yet. That really wasn't busy. I mean, there was some traffic on me, but it wasn't horrible. You can get pretty productive with a tractor and, you know, a setup like this. I was a little scared. I didn't know if it was gonna work good, didn't know if I was gonna have to stack snow, all that. I was like, man, am I gonna be able to push it? Am I gonna be able to put snow somewhere? And blah, blah, blah. Well, as you can see, it does pretty good. Even now, I'm going faster than most skid loaders, going 8.5 miles an hour. And this is usually the lowest gear that I push in, except for when I'm pushing over the curb. And granted, we haven't had any deep snow, but as you see this lot, we keep this lot maintained the entire storm. So we don't let it do its thing and then go through and clear it. So, all right, well, hopefully this was a good little section of video. We'll get you on the glass. Here's on the glass. That's my setup in the tractor. But I'm gonna get these dock doors pulled out, get that pulled out, shove it back here, and then I'm gonna work on the main drive lane up here. They don't use these a bunch. I'm probably gonna weasel one there. I'm probably just gonna go sideways because I ought to be able to get close enough. But anyways, hang out and watch the rest of the video.